2-1, the Seahawks just hovering above 500. Lucy is breaking towards the net, but Gingras was able to seal it off. Pouliot was there marking his man just in case. Now Vorse in behind. Good tuck move there to drag underneath Lucy as he was trying to lay a hit. Carson Lowe on the back check was able to strip Pouliot of the puck. And the Seahawks will get to restart their engines here, but puck went off the skates nearly to Zach Warner-Sini, and now it's another rush for SHC. Hedrick dropped it off for Sue, punched away as Gingras makes a save on the Seahawks top gunner. Lowe back checking Warner-Sini, who's able to just shrug him off and get it deep. Warner-Sini rocking the fishbowl. It's a new look for him. Ethan Hoff with the steal in the neutral zone. He went south with it, though, as Castor has to chase this from teams. Whalers right back on the attack as Liam Pouliot buries goal number 6 on the season. He had an assist in his EHL debut against Providence Hockey Club. Pouliot's been playing exceptionally well lately, and he's been getting rewarded as now the Seahawks try to mount some pressure here. Evangelos had Hedrick marked, and Seahawks will have to touch up here as Tucker skates back. Evangelos able to checking. Arsenault was able to help things out, but right back on the attack is Thomas Ryder as he protects the puck in on goal, and he couldn't get good wood on the shot as he was under pressure. Ryder now gave the puck away, but he makes up for it on the back check. Able to knock the puck away from Gus Hedrick, who just recently scored his first goal in his 21st game of the year. Ryder applies the body in the neutral zone, but in front, Sue to go on the Seahawks power play. And deep it goes. Lewis under pressure. He backhanded it right to the possession of Hardwick Brown. Now around it is Doyle. Out for Sue, pressed back down. Lewis with a little bit of time and space up the wall, out of the reach of McGuigan, and it's another clear for Worcester. Power play in disarray early on for the Seahawks Hockey Club. Important power play here with them trailing by 2. Now it's stolen by Arsenault, and will try to work his way towards the net here. Opts for the outside, and will just protect the puck. Take it away. 15 seconds remain as the Seahawks try to scrape out the last few seconds of this power play here. Tucker on the backhand, out of the reach of Vorse. Final seconds tick away. The stick of Sue was met by Evangelos, now poke checked by Vorse. Kept in though by SHC. Sue marches forward, stolen by Evangelos again. Now Vorse, D to D to Tucker. On the right wing side, Nolan Cole will take it. Evangelos chops that puck through neutral ice. Shelley and Hedrick in a sword fight for it, and Shelley will pop it forward. Lewis able to stop up his man in the neutral zone, but Shelley gave it away. Now here come the Seahawks to the backhand, they score! Shelley won that face-off again. Shelley on the face-off. He won it again. Cole was immediately assailed upon that time. Felt like the Seahawks had got the memo. Now Lewis under pressure from Lowe. Those two will go shoulder to shoulder. Sue in behind goal, out of his reach. McKenzie takes it. Evangelos in stride for Shelley. Shelley was poke checked immediately, and Lewis will chase down this puck yet again with 15 on the clock. Lewis to the near wall. Nolan Cole for the neutral zone. It was red, but back again. Evangelos fed Shelley, who takes the shot, snagged by the Seahawks defensive end. Adam Vorse off the wall, pushed along and stolen though. Warner-Sini to the outside, had a body going to the front. It was Liam Pouliot. Now it's chopped all the way down the length of the ice by the Seahawks, and face-off though will be in front of Diortona. Pouliot won it all the way to the near wall. Vorse hustled over, and he'll feed it down for Brooks Wright. Curling on his backhand. Dropped off for Vorse again. He drags his shot on, helmeted down by Diortona and picked up in the high slot by Warner-Sini. Now down for Liam Pouliot, who tries to shuffle that one towards the middle of the ice. It's cleared out by Hedrick. Tucker will send it back in on behalf of Worcester. McGuigan to the near wall. As Sue gets the legs moving, as Brooks Wright picks up another point today. That's at minimum his third. Point on both goals in the first period, scoring that second one. Now an assist there. He fed it over for Ethan Hoff. He knocks down his man there, and Liam Pouliot is rocked in the neutral zone. McKenzie couldn't get that loose puck, and now winding his way around the net are the Seahawks. The pass came through the middle of the ice. Nobody was home. Now Warner-Sini puts the pressure on Ripplinger. Ripplinger still has it. That's Sean Ripplinger, who just recently scored his first goal. Stolen away by Will Chelly, though, and jolted forward. Chelly along the far wall. Lewis will pinch down. Chelly in his spot kept it alive. Now Chelly floats one in off the blocker. It comes to Evangelos, who had his stick wrapped up. Ripplinger again. This time he'll elevate that puck. Lewis will glove it down on his backhand. He shuffles it over to Braden McKenzie. Off the glass into an area for Pat Daly. Now ahead for Will Chelly. Has Evangelos breaking. Got it there. Back to Chelly, and he scores! So a big goal if you're SHC right there. A lifeline as this game was starting to drift more and more out of their reach. Well, there's going to turn it right back on. That was Max Greco just getting his stick away from Braden McKenzie there. As now here comes Brooks Wright. Nathan Ripplinger in front of him. Throws it off the stick of Diortona. Tucker hammers that back on, but he went high. Now Vorse in for Wright. Tap back for Pouliot. Rides the wall as it comes to Warner-Sini. Tucker had to step into that puck. Stopped up by Aiden Ripplinger. Now Hedrick immediately assailed upon by Adam Vorse, and that'll turn things around for Worcester. Pouliot on his backhand. The nifty move to get it forward. Diortona stops it up. Aiden Ripplinger on the stop and start. Feeds it for Carson Lowe, who's got the first Seahawks goal in this one. Shane Cross stops it up behind. Settle for him. We'll have another beat on this one with Hedrick and Tucker back there as well. Vorse picks up the loose change and puts it up the far wall. Aiden Ripplinger able to work away from Ethan Hoff. Get it over the line for Elijah Sue, who tries to move forward, looking back door, and the pass was a little bit too hot. Now Tucker under pressure from Sue. Tries to force it up the wall. They'll say it is kept in by the Seahawks. Tucker will meander his way out of the zone at the red line and send the backhander in. Diortona to his defenseman. Some good pressure from the Seahawks here. Some of the best hockey they've played in today's affair. Brooks Wright takes his stick up high, and it's a 5-minute penalty actually for the Railers. So it'll be 2 minutes of 4-on-4. The bulk of it which will take place in the third period, which out there with Zach Warner-Sini and forward Castor Maloik, the D pair. Every single one of those guys has a point today. Castor scored his 6th goal of the year, a power play bomb. As now Zach Warner-Sini roars his way over the line, and his stick was lifted. Warner-Sini has had just a tremendous game today, and with him, it's really not always about the points. He puts up a ton. He's one of the best guys in the whole EHLP, but his effort this year has always been there. His feet are always moving as Elijah Sue twists one into the skates of Maloit. He was in a decent spot. Now Mallowee all the way over. Brooks Wright with Warner-Seedy breaking towards the net. Wright will take it there himself, and he tries to dish it in front. Warner-Seedy twisting it back towards goal, and it was shielded by the Seahawks. Castor steps into his man. Brooks Wright will turn things around. Tries to drag around one. Took the stick out of the hands of McGuigan in the process, and now a penalty coming against SHC. They touch up, and that'll head off the ice. Lewis in his place. With a minute 25 remaining on releasing power play time. We'll see what the Seahawks can make of it. Thomas Ryder steps into his man. Burton fished it between the legs of Weekly and tries to move north with the puck. It's dropped off for Ryder. Now Castor has it. Over for Lewis. Ice in front of him. Lewis will take it and sail it down the length of the ice. A minute to go on the Seahawks power play. A little over 16 to go here in period number 3. Good deception by Marcoux. He fed it over the line. As Carson Lowe. A little work on it with Mallowee. Takes the shot. Deflected by Lowe in front, and Gingras had the answer. Now Castor digs it all the way down the length of the ice. Just half a minute to go. They really only had a little under 2 minutes of power play time to work with. Will Shelley trying to free up some space. He does get it for Darren Tucker. Look to go D to D. That puck game just outside. Marcoux from behind his goal is able to evade Thomas Ryder. Now Marcoux, far side over the line. Dropped off, but the pass was read by Rivera, who had his stick lifted by Burton. And now it's cleared out by Worcester yet again. 40 seconds remain on the Seahawks power play, a power play that has looked limp in today's affair. Now Carson Lowe. Met by Tucker as he taps it onto the far side. McKenzie and Sue both got there at the same time. Sue was a bit lackadaisical trying to play that puck, and McKenzie was able to jab it out. 10 seconds remain. Now Lowe couldn't really track that puck in his skates. It is snuffed out in the neutral zone by Will Shelley. Over the line, makes his way to the far side, dropped off for McKenzie. Takes the shot, never got through. Now it'll be recovered by Darren Tucker with time and space in his own end. 12:20 to go here in the third period. The near side, Gomez turned it over, but Will Shelley able to bail him out as Darren Tucker joins the rush. Shelley had his stick affected by Grunther, but still was able to push forward for the time being. Hardwick Brown on his backhand sends it in. Tucker behind the net, lost it to Sue. Now Lowe pressed into the wall by Darren Tucker. Hardwick Brown out for Sue. 45 seconds on the power play remain. McGuigan tries to force a pass. He was interrupted by Hoff, but he was still able to recover and give it to Sue. Tucker able to defend the net front well there. Vorst takes care of the rest. A minute to go. Mallowee drifted it back, sent it down to the Seahawks blue line where McGuigan recovered. He was pressured by Hoff, and it's sent back down yet again. 4:15 to go in period number 3. Seahawks power play will expire the next couple of seconds. We'll move to 0 for 4 on the day as we resume even strength hockey, which we haven't had a ton of here in this third period. Mallowee out of the reach of Pat Daly, who was along the wall. Will Shelley freed it up for Adam Bournet. Shelley has available backdoor, tried to direct it on goal. Popped into the crease. Everybody's digging at it. Hack and whack time. Somehow the whistle hasn't blown. It squeaks all the way out to the circle, where Castor tries to twist it back in. He does keep it alive for Pat Daly, who was sticked away by Sue. curled back towards the front and read by Ripplinger. Low. Send it in deep. Luke Castor